Okay, good morning students. This is for another session. Okay, so this is all about the arithmetic portion. So there are different questions we will be solving. Maybe mix from questions from mixer alligation, time, speed, distance and all. So this is a mix of questions we will do. Okay, I think these are all we have covered. Okay, let me solve this one. The average age of a group of 10 friends is 15 years. A new person joins them and their average age increases to 16 years. What is the average age of the new person? So how to do this one? So there are 10 friends. Just a minute, let me change the color. 10 friends and the average is 15 years. Okay. A new person joins in. One person. And now they become 11 friends and the average increased to 16. So what is the age of this new person they are asking? Okay. So you can say the total kitna tha? Total was to initial total is 10 multiplied with 15 because 10 persons average is 15. So 10 multiplied with 15 is 150 years. And the new total is 11 multiplied with 16, that is 176. So the new age of the new person kya hoga? Age of the new person is 176 minus 150, that is 26 years. Okay. This is the age of the new person who joins to the group. ସେଥିପାଇଁ ତାର average increase by 1 year, increase to 16 years. So this is a pretty easy question. Now let's move to the next one. A batsman scored an average of 54 runs in the first 6 tests. If the first test is not counted and the 7th is counted, then his average score goes up to 58 runs. If his score in the first test was 50 runs, find his score in the 7th test. So now first you write what are the given data. 6 tests and average is 54. If the first test is not counted and the 7th is counted, so 2nd to 7th, then the average score goes up to 58. Then it becomes 58. This is 1 to 6. 1 to 6. Okay. If his score in the first test was 50 runs, only first test the score was 50 runs. Okay. Find his score in the 7th test. Okay. There is, so let's say test 1 plus test 2 plus test 3 plus test 4 plus test 5 plus test 6. This is the total of the first 6 tests will be 6 into 54. So this will give you 324. But test 1 they have already given, this is 50 runs. So you can say T2 plus T3 plus T4 plus T5 plus T6. This is equals to 324 minus T1. That is 324 minus 50. That is 274. This data is already there. Second part what they are saying, sum of 2nd to 7th test ka average was 58. So you can say total T2 plus T3 plus T4 up to T6 plus T7. This is equals to 58 into 6 because there are 6 number of tests. Okay. So this is actually equal to 6 8 348. But we have this data T2 to T6 is what? 274. So 274 plus T7 equal to 348. So T7 is 348 minus 274, that is 74. So this is the score that batsman got in the 7th test. Hope you are getting what we have done. First we have to plot what is given. Test 1 to 6 re average thila 54, second to 7th re average thila 58, but first test run they have given 50 runs. Tapare you can, in average question only you have to see what is the change in total, then you will get it. So initial total kaun thila T1 to T2 T3 T4 5 6 thila 324, and the new total what they are saying T2 to T6. अच्छा सेथुरा में बाहर ला T2 test 2 from test 2 to test 6, that is 274. This is the new total because T1 जदि drop करी कि मु T2 to T6 नौची, then it's T7, sorry, average is 358, so total is 348. After that you can subtract and you can get the answer. Hope you are getting it. Next question, question number 5. They This is W1, this is W2, this is W3, and this is A1, A2, A3. So you can say this is 40 multiplied with 50 plus 70 multiplied with 60 plus 90 multiplied with 40 divided by 40 plus 70 plus 90. So this sort of calculation you have to do. Okay. In fact, all these zeros you can take outside. So, or else it is easy. You can keep it there only, no issue. 2000 plus this is 17 to 60 is 4200. 19 to 40 is 3600 divided by 40 plus 70 is 110. 110 plus 90 is 200. Okay. Now this will become 20 plus 42 plus 36 by 2. 2 zeros I have taken from numerator and denominator, nothing else. So you are getting 62 plus 36 is 98 divided by 2. That is 49. So this is the average age from the whole class, 49. Hope you are getting it. This is simply the simple question of calculating the weighted average, nothing else. Okay, I think all this we have covered. Okay. Next, this one, question number 8. The average age of an employee of a company is 35 years. If 5 new persons with an average age of 32 years join in the company, the average age of the company becomes 34 years. How many people are there in the company originally? This is a different kind of question. Initially, there were some employees in that organization. 5 new employees. They are saying 5 new employees joining with an average of 32 years. So the new average of the whole company becomes 34 years. So what I have said to you, in with average allegation mixture, always you see what is the change in the total. Then you can get it very clearly. Let's say the number of employees of a company initially was X. Okay. So their average was 35. Now, how many employees are joining? 5 employees are joining. Their average is 32. What is the total? Initially there are X number of employees. Now the 5 employees are adding. So number of employees will be X plus 5. But what is the new average they are giving? New average, it became 34. So this is the whole scenario I have plotted here. X number of employees were having average age of 35. Then 5 new employees are getting added with an average age of 32. And the new average for the whole company will become 34. So what is the initial total? Initial total was X multiplied with 35. And the final, the 5 persons join. So what is the total of their ages? That is 5 multiplied with 32. So these things are added and you got X plus 5 into 34. Start. Okay, hope you understood this solution for this question. Let's move to next one. Next question says, how many kilograms of wheat costing 20 rupees per kg must be mixed with 28 kg of wheat costing 15 rupees per kg so that the resultant mixture costs 18 rupees per kg. So here also, how many kilograms of wheat you don't know, and its cost is 20 rupees per kg. And it is mixed with what? 28 kg of wheat costing 15 rupees per kg. And what is the average? Resultant mixture is 18 rupees per kg. Total weight will be x plus 28. So there are two ways you can do this question. Total हमें find out करके करी परिवा. So if x kg of wheat costing 20 rupees per kg, तो यार total value कितना होगा 20x. Similarly 28 kg of wheat costing 15 rupees per kg, तो यार total कौन होगा 28 into 15. This should be equals to x plus 28 kg of wheat, average price of 18 rupees per kg, so 18. Now you can solve this one. 20x plus 28 into 15, this should be equals to 18x plus 28 into 18. Now 20x minus 18x is twice of x. This is equals to 28 multiplied with 18 minus 28 multiplied with 15. Now you can write here 2x equals to 28 into 18 minus 15. So 2x equals to 28 multiplied with 3. X is 28 multiplied with 3 divided by 2. That is 14 into 3. So this becomes 42. So initially there were 42 kgs of wheat. This is the simple calculation you can do. First you go through this, and I will also explain another method, that is the alligation method. That is also very easy. We can see how to solve this one. Okay, so I hope there is no doubt here. Then we can do this by the alligation method also. In alligation method, what we do draw the diagrams, okay, so that बहुत easy is वो. तो हमारा इटे कौन रहे W1, W2, A1, A2, A, and along this line A2 and arrow difference, along this line A1 and arrow difference. What alligation mixture says? W1 divided by W2 should be A2 difference A divided by A1 difference divided A. W1 by W2 is A2 difference A divided by A1 difference A. This is the alligation method. Okay. Now let us put whatever the given figure data in this question. How many kgs of wheat? I don't know. This is W1. W1 is, let's say, X. What is W2? It is mixed with what? 28 kg of wheat. So W2 is 28. So initial the sample, what was its average price? It was 20 rupees. So this is A1. And what is A2? The other sample's price, that is 15 rupees. And what is the average? Average is, you become 28. So this is the given data I have plotted in the alligation diagram. Now what, as for alligation diagram method, what we do? Along this line A1 arrow difference कौन होगी 28 difference 20, that is 8. Similarly 28 difference 15, that is 13. Okay. Now what alligation method says? X divided by 28, W1 by W2, this one, W1 by W2 equals to 13 divided by 8. I think we have begun 28 kg of wheat, 15 rupees. Okay. 18, this is 18. That is why I am getting wrong numbers. 18. So 18, sorry. 18, 20, the difference is 2. 18, 15, the difference is 3. Sorry. So it is x by 28 equals to 3 by 2. So x equals to 3 multiplied with 28 by 2. So that is 42. In the previous method also we got 42, here also we got 42. I have taken by mistake, it is 28. That is why answer more wrong astula. This should be 18. This one. Okay. Next question. A total amount of 204 was collected from boys and girls of a class 150 students. If each boy contributes 1 rupee, each girl contributes 150, then find the number of boys and girls in the class. Okay. There also, let's see what is happening. So let's say B number of boys. This is easy to figure it out. Each boy contributes 1 rupee. 1 rupee per boy. G number of girls. Each girl contribute 1.5. 1.5 per girl. And if this is mixed, the total contribution. So total number of boys plus total number of girls. And their average contribution they might have given. Achha, total they have given. So they have given total. Total they have given 150. Okay. Average they have not given, but you can find out. Okay. So what is the total contribution by total B number of boys, that is B into 1. What is the total contribution by girls is Z into 1.5, and this is equal to 150. Okay. So B plus this is 1.5 is 3 by 2, you can do 3 by 2 G equal to 150. So your equation becomes 2B plus 3G equal to 150. This is one of the equation that will be useful for you. Another thing is the total number of boys and girls. Oh, I have taken differently. It should be not 150. It is total rupees. So this is total rupees is where given 204. Okay, sorry. So our equation will change. Equation will change because you have to be very, very careful while taking the things. Oh, sorry. So this is equal to 204 because total amount we are taking. So B plus 3G by 2 equal to 204. So twice of B plus 3G equal to 2, it is 408. This is one of the equations. Okay. Now they are saying class of 150. So another equation you can say number of boys plus number of girls is 150. And this equation, both the things you can take simultaneously, then you can solve. Okay. This is equation 1, this is equation 2. We will solve with this equation. Number of boys and number of girls, you will get it. केमती solve करिए equation 2 को equation 1 को 2 रे multiply कर दियो. So you got twice of B plus 2G equal to 150 into 2, that is 300. Okay, now you need to solve these two questions. So just you subtract, this is G, this is 408 minus 300, that is 108. So number of girls is 108 and number of boys kon hobo B equals to 105 minus 108, that is 42. So question will find the number of boys and girls. Boys will be 42 and girls will be 108. This is the composition of the whole class. Okay. Next question. There is a 60 liter solution of milk and water in which milk forms 84%. How much water must be added to this solution to make it a solution in which milk forms 64%? You understand this question? कौन थिला 60 liter solution थिला milk and water रा तापर ताको say solution रा concentration they have given that proportion of milk, that is 84%. And after that what they are doing, they are just adding simple water, and the new solution, that is also new solution where the proportion of milk changes to 64%. So how much water they should add so that the proportion of milk becomes 64%? That is the question. Let us plot it here. (60 liter) milk proportion is 84% plus water milk proportion क्या था? 0%. Water तो pure water will be 100%, milk will be 0%. Then what is the mixture? Water, how much quantity I don't know, x liter let's say. So total would be 60 plus x, but here the milk proportion changes to 64%. Got it? So this is the scenario. First tomorrow 84% थिला, तापर tomorrow milk 0% add हला x liter, that means only water add है, and it becomes milk and water 64%. So there are so many ways you can solve this question, but best way to this kind of question is by alligation mixture, because alligation method रे बहुत easily है. So let us do the diagram first. Alligation में कौन था diagram? You remember? I need what is W1, what is W2, what is A1, what is A2, and what is A. These things required. So this one will be your W1. This one will be your W2 weightage. This one will be your A1. This is your A2. And this is your A. Now let us plot it here. W1 is 60. W2 is, I don't know, I need to find out. X, A1 is 84%, so you can write just 84, no issue. A2 is 0, and this is 64%, so you can just simply write 64. Now, as for allegation along this line, 84 and 64 difference kete habo? 84, 64 difference habo 20. Along this line, 0 and 64 difference kete habo? That is 64 only. Now what alligation mixture says? W1 by W2, W1 divided by W2 is A2 difference A divided by A1 difference A. This is the alligation method. So W1 by W2 कौन होता? 60 by X equals to A2 A difference दिला 64 divided by 20. So from there you can solve and get the answer. So x कितना होगा? X will be 60 multiplied with 20 divided by 64. Okay, whatever you are getting, no issue. Let's say 416, 415, 44, 45. It is 75 by 4. 75 by 4 means कितना लीटर होगा? 18.75 liters. Okay, 3 by 4, so 18 liters, 750 milliliter. So this is the answer is 18.7.5. This is the easiest way you can do. Otherwise समय mixture proportion concept भी use कर परिबो. But allegation means mixture. What is the beauty? That the average of the mixture देइछे, then it become, you will get the answer very quickly. But you need to understand where to place what. What is W1, what is W2, what is A1, what is A2, and what is A. This thing you have to figure it out. Okay, this is another method question for allegation mixture. Two vessels contains milk solutions with milk and water in the ratio 2:11 in the first vessel and in the ratio 5:9 in the second. In what ratio should the content of these two vessels be mixed such that the resultant mixture has milk and water in the ratio 3:8? Okay. This thing also we can do either by ratio proportion or by using the concept of allegation mixture. Let us do this by allegation mixture. First, let me plot what is given in this. There are two vessels and milk and water ratio they have given. Milk and water ratio 2:11. This is vessel 1. It is mixed with vessel 2. Vessel 2 रो भी quantity जाना नहीं. Suppose I can it is W1, it is W2. And but milk and water ratio they have given 5:9, and they are mixed at a certain ratio. Then the final resultant mixture milk and water is given 3:8. This is the question. So they are asking at what ratio these two vessels will be added. So you need to find out what is W1 by W2. This is your question. At what ratio they will be mixed so that the resultant mixture becomes 3:8. Okay, so if we plot the allegation mixture, this is W1, this is W2. What is A1 here and what is A2 here? A1 means it has to be an average, or it has to be certain percentage or something. So we can solve this question by taking the proportion of milk only. Proportion of milk. You can do it by taking proportion of water also, no issue. Anything you can take. So in this thing, what is A1? A1 is the proportion of milk in that vessel. So that will be 2 divided by 2 plus 11. So that is 2 divided by 13. Similarly, A2 what will be the A2? A2 is also proportion of milk in the second vessel. That is 5 by 5 plus 9. That is 5 divided by 14. And similarly, A is also final mixture में what is the proportion of milk? 3 divided by 3 plus 8, that is 3 by 11. Okay, now we can put it. This is 2 by 13, this is 5 by 14, and this is 3 by 11. Along this line, what is the difference? 2 by 3 by 11 minus 2 by 13. So you are getting 39 minus 22 by 143. So this is 17 by 143. And along this line, 5 by 14 minus 3 by 11. So this is 154 and this is 55 minus 42. So that is 13. Yes, 13 by 154. Okay. So I need to find out W1 by W2. W1 by W2 is 13 by 154 divided by 17 by 17 divided by 143, or you can say 13 by 154 into 143 by 17. 11 13 11 14, so it is 169 divided by 14 into 17 is what? 238. The very odd number, but this is the answer. 169 divided by 238. So in what ratio this should be content mixed is 169 is to 238 ratio. This is your answer. Now this one, a vessel contains 20 liter of a mixture of milk and water containing 60% is milk. 5 liters of pure milk is added to it. Find the percentage of milk in the new mixture. This is also similar kind of question. So let us leave it here. Let's move to the next question. This is also same. This is acid. Let us see. Two solutions of sulfuric acid are mixed in the ratio 3:7. The first solution contains 20% sulfuric acid and the second solution contains 30% sulfuric acid. Find the concentration of sulfuric acid in the final mixture. So here in this question you can do directly by taking weighted average. No need of alligation mixture. Alligation mixture will be useful जोटे समर average दिया है माने average of the total mixture. But it is the average बाहर करियो देइछि, then you can go by weighted average. Weighted average कौन होगा? Just let me solve. So this will be your W1. This will be your W2, and this the initial concentration of it is A1 sulfuric acid concentration. This is A2. Now you can find what is the weighted average. Is W1 A1 plus W2 A2 divided by W1 plus W2. So that will be 3 multiplied with 20 plus 7 multiplied by 30 divided by 3 plus 7. So you are getting 60 plus 210 by 10. So this is 270 by 10. So that is 27. So the concentration of sulfuric acid in the final mixture will be 27%. Simple weighted average question, nothing else. Next, what is this given? In an office, the average salary of all the employees is 7,000 rupees. If the average salary of the 22 executives is 22,000, that of the other is 5,000. Find the total number of employees in the office. This kind of question also you can do, nothing difficult. Now let's see. Okay, this is a time, speed, distance question. Okay, time, speed, distance question. Let us try this one. A man rows a distance of 12 km in 1 hour in still water and in 80 minutes against the current. Find the time taken by him to row 45 km with the current and return to his starting point. Okay, it's a good question. So in boat and stream questions, what is important? You need to find out first the speed of boat. Speed of boat in still water. Speed of boat. That means speed of boat in still water. That is 12 kilometer in 1 hour. So you can say 12 kilometer per hour. This is speed of boat they have given. And okay. And if the person against the current means what? It is the upstream upstream speed. Upstream speed, that is B minus S. What is B? B is the speed of the boat. I can write B here. And S is the current speed. That is S. B minus S is what? What as per the question, what they are saying? 12 kilometer it took 80 minutes. But since it is kilometer, you have to convert 80 minutes in hours. 80 minutes, otherwise you will get wrong answer, is 80 by 60 hours. So upstream speed क्या होगा? Distance, speed is distance by time. So that is 12 divided by 80 divided by 60. So you can say it is 12 into 60 by 80. Okay, that is 9 kilometer per hour. Now they are asking find. Okay, first let us find out. B is given 12 and B minus S equals to 9. So what is S? S equals to 3. So you got B, you got S. Okay, now what they are saying? 45 kilometer he has to go, time taken 40 with the current, and he has to come back. So while going 45 kilometer with the current, it will be considered as downstream, but while coming back, it will be considered as upstream. So the one part of the journey will be downstream, and another part, the return part, will be upstream. So time will be 45 by downstream speed and the return time will be 45 divided by upstream speed. What is downstream speed? Downstream speed is B plus S. So that is B, we have got 12 plus 3, that is 15 kilometer per hour. What is upstream speed? That is B minus S. That is 12 minus 3, that is 9 kilometer per hour. Now you can put both the speeds in the to find out the total time. 45 divided by downstream speed. Downstream speed कितना था? 15. 15 plus 45 by 9. Upstream speed is 9. So you are getting 3 plus 5, that is 8 hours. So right answer for this question is 8 hours. Hope you are getting this. A man rose, what we have found, fast कौन को इससे तारा boat रो speed दीजिए 12 kilometer in 1 hour in still water. तापर कौन दीजिए against the current. Against the current means upstream speed. से थ्रू हमें upstream speed बाहर कर ले. That is 12 divided by 80 जो time minute दीजिए ताकू तो मैं hour convert करिए पड़ेगा. So you are getting 9 kilometer per hour. B is 12, B minus S is 9. So S बाहर गला हमारा 3 from these two equations. After that, it's finally what they are asking in that question, 45 kilometers against the current jibo. So indirectly return kala bade definitely with the current asibo. So to first part of the journey will be downstream and the return part will be upstream. So that thing you have to consider. They won't say directly in that question. This is the common sense you have to apply. Okay, so that is why 45 by downstream plus 45 by upstream speed. So you are getting the total time of 8 hours. Okay, so today it is we can stop it here. This is already time. Next class we will continue for further questions. Thank you for attending the sessions.